Did I like it? No. No, I didn't. Oh, thank God. This book feels like a spiritual awakening. I think I'm traumatized. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Benny, and in today's video I am going to do a little reading challenge for you. This week a random number generator is going to choose for how many hours I read for, and I already done this challenge last year and I really liked it and you guys seem to like it too, so I decided to do it again. Without me yapping too much, let's get right into the video and let's start with day 1. Good morning everyone, welcome to day 1 of this challenge. Oh, by the way, if you don't know how this works, so basically we have a wheel and every day I'm going to spin the wheel and this is going to tell me for how long I'm going to read for, and I put from 1 to 8 hours because I think that's manageable. And let's see for how long I'm going to read today. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2 hours. Okay, all right, that's very manageable. So today I'm going to read for a total of 2 hours. Hi guys, it's the next day, day 2. I completed yesterday's challenge last night. It was really late, so I didn't really talk, but I continued this book, which is Magnolia Parks: A Long Way Home. Is the 3rd book in the Magnolia Parks series, and I'm loving it so much. I missed Magnolia and BJ so much. With that being said, let's see for how many hours I'm going to read today. So yesterday I read for 2 hours. Now we're gonna see for how long I'm going to read today. Let's see. 2 hours again. I mean, we already did 2 hours yesterday, so we're gonna spin again. Oh, 4 hours. I don't know why, but I had a feeling that it was going to be 4 hours today. So, okay, 4 hours is currently 2 p.m. So I guess I'm going to read afterwards, but okay, so I'm going to read for 4 hours today. I think I'm going to continue this one just because I'm obsessed with it and I have to keep reading it to see what's going to happen. Yay, 4 hours of reading. Ugh. Finished day 2, which was 4 hours. I'm really tired. I don't know why. Last night, I actually didn't read for 4 hours. I ended up reading for like 3. I was reading Boyfriend by Freida McFadden, and then for like an hour or so I kept going with Magnolia Parks. I'm this much into it, and as far as The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden, I'm about 70% into it, which I'm almost done, and I think I'm gonna continue with this one. I've seen that on Everend there's like the audiobook. I'm going to continue with The Boyfriend because I'm really into it. Actually, I just want to know what's gonna happen. I really was craving a thriller and I wanted to read another Freida McFadden book, because in my previous video I did like a recommendation video and I talked about Freida McFadden's books, that I wanted to read more of her books, so I was like, why not? And this is, I think, one of her new newest, if I'm not mistaken. Also, The Teacher is one of her newest. I don't know which one it's the newest, but so far I'm liking it. I love the writing style. I love Freida McFadden. And as far as Long Way Home, Magnolia Parks, I'm also really enjoying it. I just like want to grasp as much as possible because I know that this book is going to be really good. Yesterday I was a little tired, so I just needed something a bit more fast-paced, but I'm really enjoying Long Way Home, Magnolia Parks, Long Way Home. I'm really enjoying it, and though sometimes it's pissing me off. So with that being said, let's see for how long I have to read today. It's currently 10:37, and so we have the whole day ahead of us. I have like a couple things to do on my laptop today, so regardless, I'm gonna finish this one on the audiobook, and let's see. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and let's see for how long I'm gonna read. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Ugh. 7 hours, guys. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay. All right. So we're gonna read for 7 hours. Day 3, 7 hours. Let's start. 4 and 7, and let's start. I have finished The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden, and I'm gonna give it a 3.5 stars. I don't know if I'm gonna lower it or not, but I think the 3.5 was good. I don't know if it's because I have not read thrillers in so long. I mean, it wasn't extraordinary. That's why I'm giving it like 3.5. It definitely got me. I mean, I didn't get the plot twist, and I just love Freida McFadden. Her thrillers are so simple, but it's not like simple in a bad way. Like if you want to read something that's fast-paced but it's not a romance, something that will give you a little plot twist that you are a little shocked about it, you know, like that's what I would tell you about Freida McFadden. But I definitely liked it. It's my 4th book from her, and I liked it. It was cool, and I would recommend it to people who wants to read a thriller every now and then. It's not extraordinary. It's not something that was like mind-blowing, but it's definitely good little something. So I'm happy that I read it. So I'm currently just 1 hour in. I have 5 hours and 53 minutes left, but now I have to do some stuff, so I'm not gonna continue the challenge, and I'm gonna see later on. But we finished the book already. That's fun. That's good. Guys, I wanted to update you on the challenge and book that I'm currently reading, because I don't think I've ever talked about it. This is what I have left for day 3. I started a new book, which I'm already like 50%, actually 60% into it. I'm really enjoying it, and it's going so fast. Like the chapters are so short, and it's going really fast. So, and the book that I'm reading is Ward D by Freida McFadden. I don't know why, but I'm in a big thriller kick at the moment. So yeah, I finished The Boyfriend, and now I'm reading Work D by Freida McFadden. So really excited to see how this is gonna end. If you don't know anything about this book, it's basically about a medical student that has to do sort of like an internship, which is not really an internship. Like, I don't know how they're called, but basically to pass an exam, or to pass exams, or to pass like levels to become a doctor, she has to spend 24 hours, I think, or like an entire night inside a psych ward. And inside the psych ward, there's also her best friend her ex-best friend, which they have some secret, because it is believed that the main character is actually the one that needed to be in the psych ward. So I'm really interested into what's gonna happen. I mean, there's a lot of patients and with like very serious medical concerns. I don't know why I love the vibe of a psych ward. I've always did it. I've always like been really attracted to that kind of vibe, which is weird. I'm aware that it's weird. And it's kind of giving Shutter Island. I don't know if you've watched that movie. It's one of my absolute favorite movies, and it's kind of giving that. And I'm like, as for the plot twist, like I don't know what I think it's gonna be something crazy though, like Shutter Island vibes. Like that's what I think. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I think I'm gonna finish this, and then I will let you know what I think, because I'm loving this book at the moment. 4 of this challenge, which day 4 is about to end because it's literally 11:28 p.m. But I'm committed to this challenge and I'm gonna still see what I have for today. I might not finish it today, obviously it depends, but I'm gonna probably continue it tomorrow morning and then do day 5 the same day. I went out, we came back home late, and yeah, I'm doing the challenge now. So I just wanted to be honest. So yesterday I finished War D by Freida McFadden. I liked it. I'm gonna give it like a 3 stars. It's a little less than The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden, which I gave 3.5. I didn't guess the plot twist exactly, but it was really underwhelming in my opinion. It was really underwhelming. Like, I had obviously some thoughts about what the plot twist is going to be like, what was the truth and stuff, and I think my options were better than this. And I hate to say it because I'm not an author, but I really liked just like the vibes, and I think there were a lot of characters that had lots of potential, but at the same time, I don't know, it was really underwhelming in my opinion. And yeah, so with that being said, I'm gonna give it a 3 stars. I still recommend it. I think it's still a good thriller, but it's not phenomenal. And then I continued none other than, once again, Magnolia Parks, Long Way Home. I think I'm gonna bring this to the end because I'm not even like halfway through the book. I think like I read a lot yesterday. I read like around, I think like 50 pages and stuff, which it seems a lot from this book. Literally, this is what I read yesterday, but the font is pretty small-ish, not very small, but I'm almost halfway through the book. I'm really taking my time with it. I just want to grasp as much as possible. I'm annotating as well. Oh, it's so many beautiful quotes, and I'm really enjoying this, but I'm definitely taking my time with it. That's why I'm reading other things. With that being said, let's see for how many hours I'm going to read for day 4. Oh my god, 1 hour. 1 hour. Oh, thank god. I'm going to read for 1 hour. I think I can do that. I think I can read for 1 hour. Perfect. Perfect. It could have been more perfect. Okay. I'm so happy. All right. Day 4. 1 hour. I think I'm gonna read Magnolia Parks so that I just already know that I like it. Ugh. Hello besties, good morning and welcome to day 5. So yesterday you saw me reading Magnolia Parks Long Way Home. I am aware that you guys are seeing this book, like me reading this book for the past week, but what? Oh my god, my cat is being really annoying right now. And I'm sorry about the noises, but my mom's on the phone and upstairs they're building a house, so they're being really loud, and then my cat is being loud. So yeah, I'm overstimulating here. Reading this book for a while now. I just like, it's a big book, you know? Like I don't even know how many pages they are. Don't want to spoil myself anything. 524 pages, so it's quite a big book. I'm almost halfway through. This is what I've read and this is what I have left. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to finish this in this video. Of course I will, I promise that I will, but in the meantime I'm reading also other fast-paced books, just like to keep it going, you know. This morning, I mean, it's currently 10:30 and I had to clean my room a little bit because yesterday was Sunday and I didn't really do anything because I was out all day. So I wanted to clean something, and usually I put an audiobook. So I started an audiobook. I was listening to Lucy Foley, The Guest List. It's a really popular author and really popular book. It's like a mystery thriller. I don't know if it's a thriller specifically, but I know that it's a mystery. It's basically about a wedding that is happening like in a deserted island, and then there's the guest list. And up to this point, I'm at chapter 7. They're just like reaching the island and talking about the backgrounds and like we have like different point of views, and so far we've had probably like 4 point of views, and it's interesting. I'm sure that it's going to be interesting. It gives like Knives Out, but anyways, it's really popular and I never really thought about reading Lucy Foley. Is it? Because I've also heard like bad things. I'm really craving mysteries right now. Maybe that's because I finished watching Revenge, that if you don't know what that TV show is, please watch it. I'm addicted. I loved it. It was my second time watching it, but I watched it like years and years ago and it's so good. Like please go watch it. And now I'm watching for the first time How to Get Away with Murder and I'm loving it. I love Viola Davis, so yeah, I'm very happy that I finally am getting to watch it. So with that being said, I'm really into like mystery thrillers, like things like that. Like my brain is full of it at the moment. Yesterday, a good reading sesh, I would say. Yeah, it was a really good reading sesh because we got to a point where they're finally going towards something. I just know that something else is about to happen because that's always what happens. Like this book is so frustrating. Like I literally want to take the main characters, lock them in the room for like a week, but we would mess it up even then. So I'm not very faithful and I don't really trust them that much. Anyway, I'm loving it though. Like I'm gonna be honest, like I love them. I love Jessica Hastings' writing so much. Like oh my god. And then yesterday before going to sleep, I was watching, she did so many podcasts talking about like the Third Daisy book that she still has not finished, which I'm really sad about that. She's scared to finish it because like she knows that she's going to put Daisy in so much pain, which is interesting. And now I want to know what's gonna happen. I also spoiled myself something else, which I'm very upset about that. That's why I can't go on the Magnolia Parks side of TikTok because I'm going to spoil myself things. I have to finish the entire series first. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking because I've talked for 7 minutes. About what? I don't know. I'm going to record and we're gonna see for how long I'm going to read today. Ready, steady, go. 4 hours. We're already read. I already read for 4 hours, right? Yes. Do it again. Six hours. Oh lord. Okay. Alright, 6 hours, guys. That's for how long I have to read. Nice. So I have to do a couple things at the moment. I think I'm gonna already put the timer because I might keep going with the audiobook for a little bit and see where that's gonna take me. And then I want to read a bunch tonight because I want to make sure that I finish this book in this video because yeah, I feel like you guys have seen it enough. So, and I want to start a new one. Like I am, like for me, audiobooks, they are count as reading, but like reading the actual book, it's like the whole experience. So like I'm having this as like the main thing, and then I have the audiobook as a like a background noise. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Like it does make sense in my head. Like for me, it's yes, it is count as reading, but it's not the same thing. But it still counts as reading, but it's not the same thing. It's like a different type of experience. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Anyways, I'm gonna see you later. And yeah, I'm gonna continue with Lucy Foley, the guest list, and then I'm gonna keep going with Magnolia Parks, and who knows, maybe I'm gonna change it at one point. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. My walk, and I want to update you on the timer, which we are exactly 4 hours and 27 minutes in it. I mean, left. That's what I have left to read. It's currently 5 p.m. So what I thought that I would do right now, oh, by the way, I want to also update you on the book, because while I was on my walk I listened to a bit of it, and I'm at chapter 12 and I have 3 hours and 18 minutes left because I'm listening to a 2.5 because it literally cannot function if it's not fast. So anyway, the book, I don't know, in the middle of my walk I was like, I don't like this book because it's boring. It got to a point where it was just like boring because we have like multiple point of view, and I think I mentioned this already, following those characters, and like they're telling us everything about their lives and all that, and I'm like, dude, I need more. So I'm a little bored with this book. I don't know, I might DNF it, but it's also like I have 3 hours left, which is not bad, but at the same time it's like, do I really want to keep reading this? Because I'm bored. So I might look on Everend if I find another audiobook, because I want to do my nails because they're literally in disgusting conditions. So I want to do my nails, and in the meantime I want to listen to an audiobook, and also because if I don't, then I'm not going to be able to finish the challenge. So I might look for another audiobook. Like in the middle of the walk I switched to Audible, because on Audible I have like a couple books downloaded that I was meaning to listen to, but honestly, like, one of them is Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig. It's the second book from the Shepherd King series, and like, to be honest, like, even though I really like the first one, I feel like I need to read it. When it comes to fantasy, I rather read it than listen to them because I get distracted while I listen to books, and sometimes like I leave some things like behind, and then when I connect back to the audiobook, I'm not connecting with the book and I don't understand where the thing is going. Also, at the same time, like, even though I want to listen to an audiobook, I want to check if there are some available that I have, that I own, because I've already read 2 that was like Kindle limited, and now I'm reading Magnolia Parks Long Way Home, but I'm not really reading anything that I have on my bookshelf, so I kind of want to see if there's something in Everend that I can listen to, but it is on my bookshelf. I have to make sure that the books go down. So I'm gonna look for another audiobook, because honestly at the moment I don't want to listen to the Alice Feeney. No, it's not Alice Feeney, it's Lucy Foley. Oopsie, I was just like so bored. Okay, I was so bored. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna look for another audiobook. I just said it already like 30 times. I'm just gonna do it. guys, good morning. Welcome to day 6. Is it 6? Let me check. Welcome to day 6 of the challenge. First of all, I about yesterday because I went to bed and honestly I didn't really feel like talking, so I just like finished the book. I mean, I didn't finish the book, but I just was reading my book and then I finished the challenge and whatever. But I didn't really talk to you yesterday after my walk. I don't think I have. No, I did talk to you after my walk, but I didn't talk to you after my shower. So basically I ended up just like keep listening to The Guest List by Lucy Score. No, it's not Lucy Score. What's her name? Lucy Foley. My camera's dying. Oh my god. Alright. And we're back. So anyway, as I was saying, yesterday I was like trying to figure out what to listen to in my shower and like while I had to do my nails and stuff. I did my nails, by the way. And I couldn't find any other book that I was interested in that were in my bookshelf. So I was like, you know what? I have like 3 hours left of this book. Might as well just finish it. Did I like it? No. No, I didn't. I did not like this book. Oh my god. It was so boring. But also at the same time, I wanted to know how it ended. And like how it ended, it was so predictable. Except like one thing, I guess like it was a little bit of a surprise and I'm still thinking about it, like trying to connect the dots and stuff, but at the same time it's like I don't care enough to connect the dots and it didn't really give me that thriller feeling. The descriptions were like overly detailed and I don't think that when you read a thriller, at least for me, like for my preference, when I read a thriller I'd rather be confused than reading details that I literally do not care about. Like I just want to get to the end so that I understand and like I want to see this circle kind of closing off. You know, like that's what I want in a thriller, and this didn't really give me that. I'm happy that I finished it because now I finally read a Lucy Foley book because I keep seeing it everywhere. Like I know that she's also the author of My Paris Apartment or something, and The Guest List is like one of the most popular ones, but at the same time I don't think she's for me personally. I might read another one of her book. Maybe I'm gonna listen to it, who knows, but first impression, did not love it. Not for me personally. So with that being said, I had like a couple hours left. I think, I don't know. I think like I overly read, to be honest, because I read a bunch of Magnolia Parks, Long Way Home as well. Not a bunch, like I read a little bit, not too much. But it's starting to frustrate me a little bit because we finally got a point where I could see the light at the end of the tunnel. But then the next page, the next chapter, gone. We're literally back to square one. Dude, please get your shit together. Like I cannot. It's still amazing, not gonna lie, like it's still amazing, but can you just keep it together? Can you just communicate? So anyways, day 6. Let's see if I'm either gonna read for 3 hours, 5 hours, or 8 hours. Yesterday we read for 6 hours, so I hope it's not 8. I really hope it's not 8 because today I'm kind of busy. All right, let's start. Four hours. We already read for 4 hours. 4 hours again. We already read for 4 hours. Okay, 5 hours. Update. I just finished crying a little bit because I just love them so much and I don't want to, but I kind of do want to have what they have. Like their connection is just like priceless. I'm talking about Magnolia and BJ, by the way, because I'm still reading this book. And I also did something to my thumb. I don't know why, but since yesterday I think like I moved it wrong and it's just like, I don't know what happened, but it hurts. I hope I didn't break it. That's why I have this on. All right, so ignore that. Anyway, so as far as the challenge, ow, I don't know how to hold this shit, but I need my right hand at the moment. As far as the challenge goes, I have 2 hours left, and I just finished crying a little bit because damn, this book is finishing me. So I reached 313 pages. I'm this far into the book and I have this much left, which it seems like a lot, but it's going really, really fast, which I'm sad because I don't want to let it go. I know that it's going to end me. I know it's like crazy what this book is doing to me. I think it's a 5 stars. I believe that it's going to be a 5 stars. Yeah. So anyway, this would be the first 5 stars of the year. But yeah, I'm having a great time. Like, I'm so happy. I don't know when was the last time that I gave like a book 5 stars. This book has brought back every love that I have for reading, and just like loving characters, feeling their feelings, and loving the way an author writes. I'm annotating so much because I just love Jessa Hastings' writing so much. But I don't know how to explain it, guys. Like, this book is making me feel things that not other books or characters or series has ever made me feel. It's crazy to me because I'm aware of how sometimes problematic it is, like the relationship. I obviously do not advocate for their relationship. Like, it's toxic, but at the same time, like, I get it. Does that make sense? Like, I kind of get it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm moving so much right now, but I'm trying to keep it still. Bear with me. But I just like want to rant about it because I'm aware that their relationship is really toxic, and if you read the first book, it kind of gets a little bit annoying. But then the second book, it's so much like, you get so much depth of their relationship, not by just the events, but even like their thought process of when they think about each other or whatever happens between them two. Like, you get it, why it's happening, you get why they're not together, but you also get like their connection that they have, and that you know that they're going to end up together. I hope so. I don't know that, but I hope so, because I mean, yes, come on, yeah. You see them going through so much, and I'm like, but they're always there. They're always there with each other. And I'm like, oh my god, I love that. I love that. I love that despite like having 2 different lives, and despite like doing different things and dating other people, despite that, like BJ and Magnolia will always be BJ and Magnolia for each other. Does that make sense, or am I crazy? Like, I just love them so much, and I kind of want what they have. I want that. This book feels like a spiritual awakening, which is like sometimes draining, if that makes sense, but it's doing everything that it's supposed to be doing, and I'm living for it. I love it. I'm having so much fun. I mean, not really fun. It's not really fun. It's traumatic. Not really. It's not traumatic. It's like, I'm feeling a lot, guys. I'm gonna just see you later, you know? It's a little bit later. I have an hour left of the challenge. I ended up reading a little bit more. I think like the last time that you saw me, I had 2 hours left, so I read like another hour. So basically, I'm this far into the book. This is what I have left. I'm almost done with the book. I think I have like a little less than 200 pages, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to finish it tonight. I think that's a bit of a stretch, so I think I'm going to finish it tomorrow. I forgot to mention that, but it is so funny to me because one of the like symbols for BJ, the light came down, well, whatever, I'm not fixing that right now. One of the symbols of Magnolia and BJ is the bees. So there's also in the cover over here 2 bumblebees, I think they are, and it's one of their symbols, and I literally have a tattoo. It's not focusing. Oh, here it is. This is my tattoo. I'm obsessed with it. It obviously has a different meaning, but now like I have a matching tattoo with BJ technically. All right, anyways, I'm gonna start reading. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but one thing I will say is Julian. That's all I'm gonna say. So a little update on the book. I ended up reading a little bit more. I think like last night I ended up like reading around like 100 pages because I have exactly 100 pages left. So I'm definitely going to finish it today. But we have to check if I'm going to read either 3 hours or 8 hours. So I just put 8 hours and 3 hours, and let's spin it and let's see. I knew it. Okay, this is my karma for complaining about the fact that I didn't read enough books. And it's probably gonna take me like around 2 hours, 3 hours max. And then in 6 hours, I'm definitely going to read another book. What am I gonna do for 8 hours? I think this happened also last time. The last day of the challenge, I had to read for 8 hours. All right, let's do this. Hello guys, so it's a couple hours after. I'm gonna pause it. I have 5 hours and 42 minutes left, so that means that I read for 2 hours, right? Or something like that. I don't know, do the math. I think it's about 2 hours. I'm really bad at math. Anyway, I'm this far into the book. I have about 20 pages left, and something really good happened. But like, why do we have 20 pages left plus another book? I'm concerned. Like, it should have ended there, you know? Like, it should be done. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading and I will update you when I'm done. I'm scared. I'm terrified. What the flying fuck? Oh my god. 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 No, I can't. I think I'm traumatized. I think this book traumatized me. I just finished it. What the fuck? What the actual F? No. No. Okay, I'm gonna take a break and then we're gonna talk. I just need a break because no. So it's a little bit later and I showered, changed. I just needed a little cleanse after finishing Magnolia Parks Long Way Home. That ending was really painful. I did expect something happening at the end, but that wasn't it. That wasn't the thing that I expected. I love this book so much and I'm falling in love more and more with the characters and the series in general. And even though like I want to take it really slow, so that's why I'm not starting the 4th book yet. But I just want to say that it's starting to mean so much to me, this series, for some reason. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't even know what's the reason behind it, but ever since I finished this book, I cannot stop thinking about it, and I think I'm going to think about it in the next few weeks or more than that. I'm so in love with it. I cannot really speak a lot about it about this book specifically because it's the third in a series, so I'm going to be spoiling things for you, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say that I understand that this book is not for everyone, but try at least to read it. I've read someone comment about the series that it's actually not about, like, it's not a romance specifically, like not the traditional romance that we know and love. It's more about like character development and trying to find yourself in another person and trying to overcome the obstacles of being with somebody, and also struggling yourself with certain things. And also, like, I don't know why, but it's kind of life, but it's not at the same time, because it's like crazy. There's so many little things that I can relate to, but not the whole picture. I can't relate to the whole picture, but I can relate to a little things, and that's why I'm so connected to the characters. And if you like writing, and if you look into writing a little bit, and you love like a book with a lot of quotes, Magnolia Parks is perfect, because I will never stop saying, like, Jessa Hastings' writing is like how I wish I could be as a writer. It's like perfect. And I've said this for one other author, which is Stephanie Garber, and I put them both like in the same kind of level for me, because just like their writing just speaks to me in a way that none other author that I've read so far has. Yeah, so definitely a 5 stars. Actually, this is like a 6 stars for me, honestly. Like, I absolutely love this book. It took me a while to read it, but I'm so glad that I took my time with it and just like studied. I love that it's so worn in, and I've annotated so much, and I just like felt so much love for this book. So I'm really happy that it happened. And also, while I was reading it, that I have like 2 tattoos that represent this series specifically, and Magnolia and BJ. So I posted a TikTok already, but I have like in the stars here, and then I also have a bee over here, like a bumblebee, and they both represent something in Magnolia Parks. And it just makes so much sense, because I feel even more connected to this. Obviously, like, that was not the reason why I did the tattoos, but I feel so connected with it, and now every time that I'm gonna look at my tattoos, I will also think about Magnolia Parks. So I'm really happy about it. With that being said, I have like 5 hours left, I think. 5 hours and 9 minutes left, and because this was so heavy, like, I really want something like fluffy and easy to read and easy to listen to, because I will be doing my reading journal, and while I do that, I'm going to put an audiobook on. It took me a while to find a book that I want to listen to, so I have so many books that I want to listen to, but that I don't own. Like, those are all the books that I have to read, so it's quite a lot, and I want to size it down this year. And also, I want to finish all the series that I'm in the middle of. And I remember that on Everend, which I already paid this subscription for, there's the Dreamland Billionaire series. I only read the first book, so I have Terms and Conditions. This is like kind of like a thicker book, but I also heard so many great things about this one. And I've heard that this one is like a fan favorite, so I'm going to still read it, and we'll see what I think about it. So good morning, guys. It's the next morning, and I ended up not finishing the challenge because we're currently at 1 hour left of the 8 hours of yesterday's challenge, and I'm not done. I finished Magnolia Park, Long Way Home, and then I also finished Terms and Conditions, and I finished this like at 1 a.m. and I was like, I'm not about to start a new book right now. Like, I'm not feeling it, whatever. So with that being said, I finished Terms and Conditions. I liked it. It's a 3 stars for me personally. Like, a very classic romance book structure, work romance, and also he's the boss and she's the assistant. He's a billionaire, and he has to inherit the inheritance from his father, but the father is like a shitty man, and in order to inherit the money, he has to get married and have a kid, and basically he does that with the assistant. So by me saying those things, like, you already know how the book is gonna go, and I think I'm just like a little bit bored of the same old structure. But the Dreamland Billionaire series is one of the OG series romance that everybody and their mother have read, and I wanted to keep going with the series so that I can finish it. Obviously, it's not one of my favorites. I still recommend it it. If you like romance, it's still good. I like the banter between the two. Sometimes it felt a little bit dragged out or exaggerated, and sometimes like a bit unrealistic, which is something that I personally do not love about romance. Like, I'd rather have something that's more realistic but less, you know, showy, I would say. But overall, I'm gonna give it 3 stars. Not too bad, not amazing. And also the main character is an only child, which me too, and she's also dyslexic, and it's one of the themes of this book, of her being dyslexic and her way of like dealing with this disability. I mean, it is a disability. As much as I don't want to admit it, it is a disability, but I'm dyslexic too, and this is the first time ever that I read a book that has dyslexia in it, because I don't feel like it's talked about ever. Like, a lot of people have dyslexia. I thought it was cool that dyslexia was talked about, and I really love also the way that she talked about being an only child. Declan, the male main character, he's complaining about having siblings and like telling her, oh my god, like, you have no idea what it's like to having brothers and like getting to share everything with your brothers and the noise and all that. And she's like you have no idea how bad it is to be alone throughout your whole life, and even her wishes to have many kids so they don't have to go through what she went through. Like, I really felt that, because I think the same thing. Like, every time that I talk to somebody that has brothers and sisters and they're just complaining about it, I'm like, girl, you have no idea how lucky you are, because the other way around is bad. Like, it's not good. I mean, I don't know, I can't relate having siblings, so I cannot really speak about it, but I'm sure that being lonely throughout your whole life, it's worse. So anyways, I'm gonna give this a 3 stars. I liked it. I recommend it. I'm happy that I also have to get to cross off another book from the series that I'm in the middle of, so that's good. With that being said, I have an hour left, so I have to pick a new book, and I have 4 books here that I'm kind of going towards 4 book options that I might choose. I'm not really sure what I'm feeling right now. I'm gonna read later today, but I'm just gonna show you what books I have in mind. So I have 2 romance and 2 fantasies / romantasies. So the first one is Done and Dusted by Lela Sage. This is a cowboy romance, which I'm really excited about because it's a series. I don't know, I kind of miss a good cowboy romance series. So, and then the next one is In a Jam. I've been wanting to read this for so long. I don't know, it's giving like spring vibes, and I'm really looking forward to something like that. And I'm really excited if I end up choosing a fantasy, which I'm more going towards that because I still have not read any fantasy this year. So I want to read a fantasy, but I'm definitely going to read this one after if I don't end up reading this one. Then as fantasies, Where the Dark Stands Still, which is a romantasy, and it's kind of like fairy tale like. I've heard people describing it like that, which is also something that I'm excited to read. And then the next one is What the River Knows. This is set in Cairo, Egypt, and basically the author describes it as the mummy, death on the Nile or something. Death on the Nile, which a lot of people have said that the romance is really good as well. So I'm really excited either one of those. I think the options are amazing. I wish I could read them all at once. I'm gonna tell you right after what I end up choosing when I start reading. So I just finished the challenge, finally, yay. Also, I'm at chapter 5, literally just started it. And so far, I'm enjoying the book. So basically the main character is the daughter of 2 researchers that they are originally from Argentina, but then they travel to Egypt every few months or every year or something. Whatever, it's not important. But they travel to Egypt, but then basically they disappear, or at least they're dead. That's what we know. Basically the daughter decides to take a trip to Egypt and find for herself what happened, why they were researching on their own. And she arrives in Cairo, and she has an uncle there, but the uncle does not want to see her, and she doesn't know why and stuff like that. So far it's good. I feel like there's like a bit too many descriptions, but mainly I think maybe that's because I have not read a book like this in a long time, so maybe that's why. I guess like the quote-unquote world building. But honestly, like as far as the world building, I'm not even sure. I think it is a fantasy. This is set in November of 1884, so a few months after the death of the parents. And so far I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a good start for this book, and I'm excited to see what's gonna be the rest. And we've already met the male main character, which is exciting as well. So yeah, I will let you know what I think about it, maybe in future videos, or you can follow my Goodreads to know what I think about this book. So yeah, we are at the end of the challenge. It's been a lot. So with that being said, I just want to do a little recap of every single book that I read in this video, and also my final thoughts if I have any. So the first book that I read is The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden, which I gave a 3.5 stars. Maybe I'm gonna lower it to a 3.25 just because like I literally completely forgot about that book. And then the second book that I read is another Freida McFadden book, and it's Wordy, and I gave it 3 stars, and I'm going to confirm the 3 stars. The first 2 books were Kindle Unlimited, that's why I don't have a physical copy. And then the third book I actually listened to on Everend, and it's The Guest List by Lucy Foley, right? Yeah, I always keep forgetting her name. And I gave this book a 2.5 stars, I believe. Yeah, 2.5 stars, and I'm still gonna give it a 2.5 stars. I did not like that book, and I was about to DNF it. Like, I was this close to DNF it. And then the fourth book that I finished, which took me a while, is none other than Magnolia Parks Long Way Home. This is the first 5 stars of the year. I love this book so much. I cannot stop thinking about it ever since I finished it. I'm obsessed with it. I truly am obsessed with it, and I cannot honestly wait to read The Great Undoing soon. And then I also finished Terms and Conditions by Lorna Usher. This is the second book in the Dreamland Billionaire series, and I give this a 3 stars. Final book that I did not finish. I started it and I'm like probably been 10% into the book, and it's What the River Knows, and I'm so far liking it. I'm just like this far into it, so it's really soon to tell, but I'm enjoying it. And yeah, I will let you know what I think about it. We're done with today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you like the vibe, you can subscribe. That also rhymes. And yeah, I will see you in my next video, which is going to be really soon. See ya. Bye.